Hey guys, welcome to this week's First Impressions. We are playing with really affordable makeup today. It is drugstore week, so we are going to go ahead and do some bright eyeshadow. These are $4.99. Wet n Wild, by the way, is often on sale, so you can score these for even less than $5, which makes each individual shadow less than $1. I mean, whether you pay $5 or not, they're gonna be less than $1. You get 8 shades in each one of these. I have Temporary Solutions, Boardwalk Boozing, and High Flying Colors. I hauled these on Monday and I've been staring at them, trying to figure out which one I want to actually play with first. And I think I'm gonna do more of an orangey pink crease with maybe this white shade on the lid. I don't really have it planned out, so we're just gonna go with the flow and see how these apply, and hopefully they apply really beautifully, and I will share with you guys how they wear all day, of course. Challenge 1, getting into the actual palette. I'm gonna start out by taking this, I dipped my brush into the wrong color. Let's try that again. I'm gonna start out by applying this color right here, white, all over my eyelid and a little bit under the brow bone as well. All right, now I'm gonna go into this really bright orange shade and I'm barely tapping it. It's really, really pigmented. Make sure you tap off a little bit of the excess. And I'm going to aim to get in the crease. I'm going to use my brush on its side, just so that I don't smear this color everywhere. And now I'm gonna go into this pink shade right here and go in the crease once more. And now taking a clean brush, I'm just gonna make sure that everything is nice and blended. And I'm just re-brightening up that white shadow. And I actually want to take a little bit of yellow and just dust this ever so slightly above the crease right here. I'm literally tapping off the majority of the product. I just want to add a little bit of warmth right up here. Now I'm actually going to take a shadow from J-Cat Beauty. I have never used this shade before. This is also drugstore. This is Grilled Mango, and I want to take a bronze shade on the lower lash line, just so I'm not like pink all the way around my eyes. And then I'm going to take the tiniest tap into that orange, the first color we used, and I'm going to go over the lower lash line on the outer portion and just buff this out a little bit. Wow, this is very colorful for me, and I kind of look like I should be going to a rave or a party. That's okay. I think these shadows applied really beautifully. The pigment obviously is really strong. I'm gonna apply some liner and mascara, and then I'll be back to swatch the palettes for you guys. Okay. So I am pleasantly surprised by how much I like this palette. Not that I would be wearing this every single day, but I think this is a really fun evening out party look, and who wants to spend a fortune on shadows that are really vibrant like this that you're not going to reach for on a daily basis? So initially, I am really loving this. This is such a different look for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. This is like, whoa. I never do this, but it's really fun. So these actually blended out really beautifully. You could absolutely do a similar look with the High Flying Colors palette using pink and purple instead of the orange and pink and do a completely similar thing. You could also do it with these two greens right here and a little bit of the yellow on top. So I'm gonna swatch these and just see how they feel. They are, I mean, you can tell that they are not super expensive shadows. Like they have that kind of rough feeling to them where they are a little bit rough and powdery. So you do need to be careful of fallout. See how they have like kind of a powdery thing? This blue one's really pretty. But you can't beat the price. They will work. You can get it done. And something I noticed with Wet n Wild palettes, you will have some like winning shades, and then you'll have some that you're like, no, don't even use that. Wow, this purple is actually super pigmented and smooth. This is really nice. These are swatching beautifully, even better than the palette that I used on my eyes. So here's the blue side of that same palette. Yeah, this one is great. These are swatching out really smooth. They are more metallic in this palette. All of them have a little bit of a shine, except for this pink one right here is pretty gosh darn matte, if you can see. Moving on to Boardwalk Boozing. I just have to laugh at the names. I cannot, I mean, can you imagine your little girl is like, I want to play with makeup, mommy. Can I get the boozing palette? This one I feel has like duplicates in here of the Temporary Solutions. You see they're very similar. You've got that yellow, the orange, little bit of a brighter pink, and then it looks like this green is very similar as well. I don't know if they are exact dupes or if they are just like a step up in color, but just heads up on that. Oh my God. And that just happened. I just pressed my finger in there so soft that it just like, I didn't drop it or anything. It just like exploded. That's weird. Well, in this one, really pigmented, but really hard. Like there's no fallout. It has that kind of stiff feeling. The green in here is a mess. The silver is all right. And then this is just the weirdest. That was the weirdest thing I've ever encountered. What on earth? So this one might be one that you would pass on, and I would go with the other two. The pink is nice. I think that this is really the only shade that I'm really like diehard loving in the Boardwalk Boozing palette. I think the rest of them are kind of like not that great. So that's a quick overview and swatches of the actual 3 palettes, but we are going to still see how this look wears. It is super hot outside, so it's a great day to really test makeup and see if it creases or if it fades in color, and I will check back in just a little bit. All right, guys, this is the first check-in. It has been a couple of hours. I am out to eat. Let's lose the hat so you guys can actually get a close-up view of the eyeshadow. It's still, woo! It's still extremely pigmented. It hasn't creased, which is pretty big news because it is super hot outside. So I am really loving it. Let's do like a quick outfit of the day. This is my sun protection for right now, my hat from Free People. I have a beautiful necklace that I got from Birchbox. I am wearing a tank top by Rag & Bone. My jeans are Zara. My shoes are Stuart Weitzman. And then for bracelets, this is Vintage, this is Birchbox, and Michael Kors. Yay! And now I'm gonna go eat, and I will check in again a little bit later.
Back. Tati, what are you doing? You gonna yell at her? No. I'm just watching her from here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Watch this. 2, 1. Look at me. Hey, Tati.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. I'm finding dupes.
I am finding some dupes for Friday's video because it will still be drugstore week. All right, guys, so it is about 9 o'clock right now, which means I have had my makeup on for 11 hours. And I have touched up my face because it's like 1,000,000 degrees here in California, so I was getting really shiny, but I have not touched up the eyes. The eye situation here has stayed untouched with the exception of me peeling off my eyelashes. I don't know why, but when I'm home and I know I'm gonna be in for the evening, I'm like, the lashes are gone, the jewelry is gone, the hair is up. I become like my home personality. not glamorous, but that's okay. So I did take the eyelashes off. I want to mention that with a look like this that is very strong in the crease and very colorful, I almost feel like you need to really go for it and do false lashes, or at least do a ton of mascara, because without that balance right here, really all you're seeing is just this bright pink. So I'm kind of glancing in the mirror going, like that's not how I want it to look. I definitely prefer it with the falsies. I have to say this held up beautifully. It really didn't fade much at all. Someone scared me on Instagram. They're like, you're not gonna be able to wash it off. It's gonna stain your eyelid. So I'll let you guys know tomorrow how that went. But it did, you know, it still looks good. It didn't crease a lot. I do have slightly hooded eyes, which means that this portion of my lid always touches up here. So I do get some color transferring. If you have a similar eye shape to me, that will happen when you do a brighter color. It is more noticeable, but I still like it. I think it's fun. I absolutely love Temporary Solutions, which was the one that we used today. I love High Flying Colors, and then Boardwalk Boozing is going in the trash. This was the one that I did not like, that I would not recommend. It's just the quality on that particular one is not as good as the other two. The other two are definitely worth $5. That one, not so much. If you guys like what is on my lips, which is different from earlier, which actually I was wearing a JCat earlier too. Tomorrow, we are full on swatching, playing, trying on these brand new JCat. Let me make a ton of noise here. These brand new JCat Twist and Kiss balms, which are beautiful. There are so many of them, and it is drugstore week, so I wanted to do something very, very affordable, and these definitely are inexpensive. So come back tomorrow and watch my JCat Hot or Not, and I hope you guys are having a good one. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you next time. Mwah.